Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, check white. 52 blue, ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
On the double.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that buck backward on a gain of 4.
It's really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Black 40. Ready.
Looking in the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Down. 33, yellow. Hut.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. Escapes a defender. He's got the first down grab and still going. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's another carry from Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He's going deep! That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, their feet's in 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Great, set.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled the 33-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at third and very long. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Strike. Yellow. 22. Ready.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over. That spot. First and 10 from the 43. Running left. This is Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And they send a man in motion. Toss play to Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hurts looking to throw. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Good. Hey, easy. 63, 60. Trimmer.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Hurts setting up to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Clock 45. One. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Just a minute 54 now to play in our opening half, Brock. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Blue, 32.
They go play action on first down. Headed out right. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Robinson, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They go to him again, and this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
14, Eagles 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
63, 64, silver, ready? No touch.
The final throw before the break. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Jake Moody to kick off.
You got to chill.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing here hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing. And instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, following the incompletion, here's 2nd down. Hurts to throw. He's got Smith. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Buying some time right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Another carry for Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and that is good enough for Atlanta, 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On the ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 60 red. Ready.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and
2. Ready. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. Racing down the left side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
21. Eagles 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a 1st down run. Likely need now a big gain on 2nd to try to get back on schedule.
Now Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Great, set.
Hurts. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Great, set. Man,
He'll throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
180, 180. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
On 4th down, Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And the stop is made at the 32, so give them almost enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively, and really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Trimmer.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Ready, set.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. No Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready up.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So first down from the 41. Pop quick right side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
180, 180.
Here's Barkley. Makes the tackle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles only up by a few. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Great. Set. Nelson.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He'll try again with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Red snap and night fake tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, she like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
White. Red, 38. Check.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow. Rail, yellow. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming on.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those